Yeah, this is probably just a replacement for the video that I made the other day. All right, look a little nicer. Um, this is my Walmart pullover. Anyway, where are we? Where do we go? First thing I want to say is I want to talk about myself and my family. Now, I am 59. I have two kids. They're both in their early 30s. One looks like a male model. He's the oldest. The youngest is a PhD, extremely charismatic, has lots of friends on Facebook, has a PhD, has a great job, get girls all he wants. He's a stud. Okay, that's my two kids. Both of them are studs. I have two nieces, both very beautiful girls. One is in a relationship. The other one, I don't know what her relationship status is. She was dating some dude when I was out there. They're struggling. Both of them. I have my older brother, who is a total stud, made all kinds of money. Lots of things went right for him. He has three boys. One of them works in the federal system. I'm not going to say what his job is. He makes good money, works hard, great kid, great man. Excuse me. Excuse my language. He's not a kid. He's a man. He's a great man. Has a beautiful wife. They don't have any kids. He has a son that's in his early 20s that's doing very well as an entrepreneur. He's dating. I don't know what his status is as far as whether he wants to have kids. We haven't discussed it. I don't know. I think he looks at me as his loser uncle. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know. I don't talk to him very much. It's all good. I'm happy for him that he's doing well. It's as far as that goes. I don't like capitalists that much, so that's just the way it is. All right. I'm not a... All right. So you could say that's sour grapes. Fair enough. Finally, I have another nephew who's probably the best athlete of the bunch. He's the best athlete of the whole bunch. He got a job in professional sports. He's had two in professional sports, and because of this pandemic, they fucked him out of it. I think he's getting money, but he got fucked out of it. And he's in his late 20s, and he should have begun a career, but he's not. So I have in my family 7 really close descendants, really close relatives that none of them want to have children. One of them owns a house. And when I was their age, all the relatives that were in a similar situation had houses. They all were doing well. All of them. All right. And we've had the greatest economic expansion in history in the last 30 years. And yet, we come to it, and common, ordinary people, which I'm an upper middle class person, or I'm at least a middle class person. I'm at least in the middle 50. Easily. So that's what's happened. And none of them want to have kids. None of them can't buy a house. They may want to have kids. I can't speak for girls because I'm a man. I wanted to have, if my wife would have said, I really, really, really don't want, I don't know. I wanted them. Because I'm vain and egotistical. I want to have kids. So I know some people are even vainer and more egotistical that don't want to have kids because all they want to do is worry about themselves. Fair enough. So that's the number. That is by far the number one problem in America today is our children are not having children. Period. So why are these happening? Number one, grocery prices are too high. Number 2, oil prices are too high. Gas prices are too high. Number 3, education's too high. Housing's too high. Medicine is too high. Everything's way high. So if none of these people, if they sit home and sat on their ass and did nothing, they'd get all that stuff. I don't know who could get housing, but they could probably get, in England you can get a house. So if you could get all that shit and not work. All that shit and not work. None of that could happen. So none of that's going on. Okay. I mean, right now we have the president's idiot son-in-law is running our ventilator program. So we've got idiots running it. He's an idiot. He's never done nothing in his life except make trouble, get thrown out of schools, date rape. That's what we got. We got a date rapist running our system. And that's the kind of idiots that we have. We have idiots running our system. Let's just be real. And our kids don't even want to have kids. And these are good people. All of them. All 7 of them. They're fantastic people. All of them. I mean, there's things I could criticize about any of them, but they're all fantastic people. Anything that I could say about them, they could say about me. Easily. Wouldn't take them anywhere. But they don't say it to me, so I don't say it about them. They're fantastic people. All of them. And they don't want to have kids. And who can blame them? As I said the other day. This is a serious problem. Serious. And it's not being addressed. I mean, at least Mr. Sanders was saying to raise the wages. But if you raise the wages and you keep all this other stuff way up here, it's not going to fix it. $15 an hour is not going to fix it. It's going to make it bearable. So that's not the answer. All right. So I suggest that we take the property away from all these rich people and figure out some way to give it to as many people as they can. We conduct a job program, a real jobs program, where they do real work, where they fix the cities, fix the infrastructure, nationalize many industries, and keep going. And I don't think any of that's going to happen. I don't know, because I wonder if Trump, he does this, and he looks like an idiot, and this is not working, if whatever this is they're doing ain't working, and we're more and more in debt, and things are problems, I think he'll adjust again. I think he could be Hoover and Roosevelt at the same time. Because he could do whatever, he could tell you today this and this tomorrow, and he'll be equally convincing. So he's going to do eventually what needs to be done. Because at least he's got a brain. He figures something out. I think that's why Jared Kushner is up there, because he probably doesn't like him. I wouldn't believe he likes him, but I don't know. Okay. So anyway, that's all I got to say. I think we need to do these programs. I think we need mass socialism, because that's what we've had, mass socialism, just in the wrong direction. Because when I was young, I just said it. All the generation had all this stuff, and now the same people who had more education and are smarter than us, I'd say these people, all these kids, they're all smarter than we were. And they're getting less. So somebody stole it. They stole it. They sent it to China, they sent it to Japan, or they sent it to Mexico. We don't have it. So we've already had socialism, folks. Wake up. Wake up. It's like if your wife's been cheating on you, it hurts, and you can deny it forever, but she cheats on you. All right? These people have cheated us. Live with it. Okay. Out.